Levels giving talent, balls were just too late. So they try to put me down, but it makes me more ambitious. Success is sweet, but revenge is so delicious. Haters gonna hate, haters gonna hate.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting right off on the red team, we're going to have Twisted Fate, Nasus, aka Susan, Varus, Fizz, and Sona versus Vayne, Janna, Orianna, Renekton, and Shaco on the blue team. Starting at the top lane, we have Twisted Fate versus Renekton. Overall, Renekton is usually a much stronger pick. But overall win percentage shows in solo queue that Renekton is about 2.5–3% better than Voyboy, but it's really tough to say because Voyboy is an LCS player and he's just overall phenomenal. I think Renekton is a big counter to Twisted Fate though, so I think Renekton will come up on top of this one. If you look at mid lane, however, it's going to be Fizz versus Orianna. Fizz, I don't think there's any way Orianna is going to be able to win this because Fizz can immune the shockwave and just dodge skill shots like no other, and that's all Orianna has. She has some auto attacks and some great auto attack damage, I'm not going to lie, but I think Fizz just going to be way too overbearing for Orianna. And if we take a look at the jungle, we're going to have Nasus versus Shaco. Shaco's been played by this person 97 times, so I'm excited to see if he pulls out some wackadoo shit. Nasus only been played by this person 44 times, still quite a bit. I think Nasus overall is a better champion and doing a great job. I don't think Shaco's going to play a good protect the Vayne, but if he can get some early kills, he's going to turn into a huge target himself, which is going to deter a lot of attention away from Vayne. So it's either going to be a blessing or a curse to have Shaco on this team. I'm interested to see how it's going to turn out. It could go either way. It's such an easy swing for Shaco to get those early couple kills. That just depends on how the red team handles it. If we take a look at the bottom lane, we're going to have Varus versus Vayne for 80 carries. And I think Varus can obviously outpoke Vayne quite a bit, especially with Sona easily out-sustained just by heals and direct auto attacks. They both have kind of similar mechanics with the Blight stacks as well as the Silver Bolts. You kind of need 3 auto attacks and a spell with Varus and just 3 auto attacks from Vayne. It's hard to say. With Janna protecting Vayne, it's going to be extremely difficult for Varus and Sona to be able to go in on a gank when Nasus comes in. With the Condemn and then the Tornado coming out from Janna, it's going to be pretty much impossible to gank that bottom lane. So I think that the blue team will definitely have advantage of that bottom lane. But if you add up all the wins and losses that everybody has on each team, you'll see that the blue team has an average of 56.01% chance of winning, where the red team has an average of 56.52% chance of winning. That is a 0.5%. Oh my gosh, it's such a small percent. 0.5% advantage for the blue team. So, let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. Hey, what is going on, everyone? Strider's back by popular demand. Maybe not popular, but a lot of you guys were talking about me wanting me to come back, so I decided that I would probably come back and do a few commentaries here and there, but it's not going to be daily, or at least probably won't be daily. I'll try to do as much as I can, obviously in my downtime, which will be fine, but Wednesdays and Saturdays are pretty much booked up for me as far as other content goes. I'm just trying to diversify myself and find out what the more you learn about other parts of the industry, the better you can just get at it in general. And I know this has absolutely nothing to do with the game, but I wanted to let you guys know. But going into the game, wow, okay, we have RiotChun in here, who I didn't even know was a Diamond player. So Riot being a Diamond player is very interesting because a lot of people that are in Riot aren't phenomenal players, or aren't at that top tier level. A lot of them hover around like gold and platinum, so it's a little bit interesting to find one of those players. But we do have a Shaco, and of course I'm always excited to see a Shaco because you just don't see him very often, and that makes me super happy. Janna will be a support who has actually kind of made a resurgence in the scene lately. It's very interesting to see her back in the scene. I really like it though, because Janna was definitely one of my favorite supports. She was my best support, actually. I think I had 75% win ratio or something with her, but she's just so good when it comes down to throwing down shields and baiting out, you know, low-level allies with just fat shield. It's ridiculous. You can do some crazy stuff with that. Great disengage. I mean, she just kites for days, especially when you have a Vayne. I mean, it's a perfect protect the Vayne support. Shaco looks like he's going to be starting off at blue. I don't know if he's going for the double buff strat where he just starts throwing down boxes. Doesn't... I'm not sure if he... Yeah, let's find out. Yeah, it looks like he is starting to throw down boxes finally. You do it at around 55 seconds, and it's on a 16-second cooldown. So, yeah, it's good. You can put down 3 or 4 boxes, and if you get a few auto attacks on it from like Renekton, who has some nice AoE, as long as he makes sure that Shaco gets that blue buff, yeah, he's going to go directly for that red buff, and he's going to ask for some assistance. So he's not even going to smite that blue buff. There's only 3 boxes there. Renekton is going to have to do a lot of work by himself. Orianna is going to be kind of hanging out in there, possibly throwing on some auto attacks as well, but I really don't know. Yeah, usually I use 4 boxes for that. For the double buff strategy, but I am not a diamond level Shaco player. So nice shield coming out from Janna. That is definitely going to help in the jungle quite a bit. And ooh, yes, he did get that blue buff. Beautiful play, and that is going to help drastically. And he still has his smite. Wow, he still has his smite. That's unbelievable. I can't believe he still has his smite. What the hell? So he could very possibly be going in for an extremely early gank, but they're getting kind of zoned out, and Varus is getting chased down by some minions. Yeah, usually I like it when... Ooh, yeah, usually I like it when Shaco goes directly in. Oh my gosh, a huge amount of damage. Going to be blowing both flashes, and wow, Vayne follows up with a flash auto attack, able to pick up Varus, and that is a beautiful play, and Shaco's going to go in for another deceive backstab proc with that red buff, doing an insane amount of damage. And while both bottom lane flashes are down, that is absolutely huge. Orianna's going to do quite a bit of damage. Fizz, with those long range auto attacks, she's going to flash throw on, but the barrier isn't going to save him. It looks like it will. And oh my gosh, Sona is getting very, very low. Shaco coming in from the back, throwing out the 2-shift poison. And not going to be able to do too much, but he is going to steal out some of that jungle. Beautiful play coming out from Shaco already, being extremely aggressive, and that's how you have to play it. Nice auto attacks coming in, and it looks like Varus really just wants to farm. Oh, this is really not good. This is a extremely dead Orianna. There's no way she's going to be able to get out of this one. And yeah, Fizz's ticks just pointed out, and wow, that is going to be a really easy backstab proc for him. He is going to get withered, but the fear isn't going to be enough. I don't think so. He's going to try to fight him. Does the deceive. Gets auto attacks from the boxes. Blows the flash. Beautiful play by Shaco. Can't believe he survived that and actually backed off, forcing the flash out of Nasus. Wow. This is already some fantastic play coming out from the blue team, and the red team is doing what they can. Oh, a beautiful condemn from Vayne right into that wall. Beautifully timed with that tornado right when the stun was over, and now Varus is exhausted. This could be very bad. Vayne gets the tumble. Ooh, does not quite get it. Is Janna gonna tank it? No, she's not gonna tank it for much longer. She was about to die with one more. Ended up putting the shield onto Vayne for that bonus AD, trying to clean it up, but they decide against it. Renekton is up here just kind of taking all the cards. All the wild cards that are getting thrown up by Voyboy on TF is just absolutely ridiculous. Yes, he just keeps running into him. He's not trying to avoid him at all. Yeah, it's a great job by Voyboy. I mean, he's not pulling gold cards, so he's able to do a bonus damage from those blue cards. And you wouldn't think that it's that much of a difference as far as damage goes, but it's actually pretty large. Yeah, I mean, it's a bonus 35 damage straight up. And that's... I mean, it's not a ridiculous amount of damage difference, but it is still a difference. Oh, we do have a huge initiation. Is he going to get a flash auto attack? Isn't actually going to clean it up. Beautiful play. Tried to trade the 1-for-1, and Renekton is able to clean it up with the assist from Shaco, and I cannot believe Shaco lived from that one. Nasus on the other side of this wall. Wow. And Orianna, after he hit him with it, just kept going straight after him. Didn't really take that much damage because Wither does not do damage, unfortunately, but it does slow you down significantly with those auto attacks. And the teleport from TF coming back, he's going to be able to clear this wave quite easily without losing much experience. The CS at the top. Wow, he actually stops that recall. And Renekton throws down his ultimate and a gold card, followed by the wild card's auto attack. Wow, that's quite a bit, but Renekton is still pretty low. I don't know what he's planning on doing, but TF did take quite a bit of damage, and Renekton is up by 6 CS as well as 1 kill. It's not looking amazing for TF quite yet, and he already blew his flash and teleport. Nice tornado action. Okay, both of them condemn into the wall stun once again, and that is going to be a barrier, but there's absolutely no way Vayne's coming out of this one. Another shield. Shaco's going in deep for the kill. Goes in, the barrier gets procced off of Fizz. He's going to do a playful trickster. What is going to happen from this? That is a lot of damage. Shaco could follow up, but he could also die. Oh my gosh, 2-shift poison. Backing them both off with minimal HP, right down to about 100 to 200. That was like 1 auto attack and an ability, or 1 strong ability. And that's how you know that these are very high caliber level players, because they're able to split the damage up perfectly. And it's not the fact that it was a mistake on the blue team's fault for not being able to finish off. It's just that they were able to split the kiting and basically the tanking. You put yourself in a position to where if they don't handle you, then you are going to die, or somebody's going to die. So you basically apply enough pressure to force the opposing team to go after you. And that's what I really like about what just happened. So red team did a great job of surviving, but the blue team is still up by 3 kills, which gives them about a 2k gold lead at 7-minute mark. Nothing catastrophic yet, but that is bad omens for time to come, because there's no objectives taken, not even a tower. So that is quite a significant advantage. Mid lane Fizz is getting absolutely destroyed by Orianna by CS. Down by about 20 CS. Vayne is also up by about 20 CS on the Varus. And that is very, very dangerous. Vayne is extremely scary when she gets fed, as everybody already knows. But the fact that TF is going top with teleport and his teleporting ultimate, he is a really high probability that he's just simply planning on split pushing all game. And that is really just not going to work against Vayne. Wow, Fizz goes in for a huge ultimate, and the gold card actually proccing onto a creep. Unfortunate, and a beautiful, beautiful shockwave from Orianna. They're doing so much damage. Is TF going to be able to get out of this? He slows down. No, the command attack is able to pick it up. And now Shaco, with his clone, is doing as much as he can with the damage. Is it going to be enough, though? Is it going to be enough? It explodes. No, it's not quite enough. Orianna falls down to Nasus as well. That was a great turnaround. Ended up being a 2-for-2 exchange in that middle lane. Nasus getting out with almost nothing. He did not blow his flash, though, as to where Orianna did flash and ignite. So it's going to be a little bit more beneficial for Fizz, since he does have that spammable playful trickster. It just takes a while to get up. Wow, I really like how Vayne is using that condemn as a zoning tool, like forcing Varus away from the potential of getting a lot of CS. And I think that's really attributing to why she's being so successful. Still, Shaco's doing a phenomenal job. 2-1-3, being part of 5 out of 6 kills in this game already, and that is absolutely huge. That just means he's applying so much pressure across the entire map, and the red team has not been quite scared of him yet. It seems as if they're finally starting to kind of calm down from it, but the question is it too late? Is it too late for them to come back? Typically it's not at this point, and Shaco doesn't really snowball extremely well. He does have those boots of mobility, which is going to be quite a bit. Nasus going in. Oh, the tornado does miss both them, and now the Wither down onto Vayne. Vayne's going to take quite a bit of damage. A huge ultimate, but a nice disengage, and Orianna almost dies. Beautiful shark attack coming out from Fizz. And Fizz going in. Yeah, that's a really easy gap closer with that Playful Trickster. Orianna should have known better. That doesn't make any sense. Quantum Physics with the huge Fizz play coming out. And now a solo dragon. And Nasus is basically notorious for this. This is why teams pick up Nasus, because he can do a relatively early dragon by himself. Pretty much once he hits level 6, if he has some kills under his belt, he can get it. And the blue team's a little bit too late on it. It was weird that they put a ward next to dragon when they already had it. I don't think that was a good move by Sona at all. Actually, I think that was a really stupid decision. I mean, granted, it's only 75 gold. You can debate that left and right. But at the same time, that's one ward that you could have somewhere else way more important. And I really just don't think that was the good place. Especially with her recalling, she could have went to top jungle and put that there. Or something like that. She could have put it in many different places. That would have helped much better. Oh, TF going in is going to throw out those wild cards. And wow, Renekton's going in balls deep, and this could be very bad. A huge wither, and the gold card coming out. Nasus is going in, and Quantum Physics on the Fizz is starting the chase as well. The gold card, ooh, the flash is a little bit too late. He's not going to be able to get it. And Fizz, ooh, just barely gets in there. Heartseeker, oh, nice shark attack coming up. Easily able to pick up that kill. It took 3 of them for that Renekton, but they were able to pick it up in the long run. Fizz is doing a beautiful job. 3, 2, and 1 being a part of 4 of the kills, and now Shaco's coming in from the back, gets a beautiful backstab with that 2-ship poison. The barrier now going down. Oh, the crescendo misses all the important targets, and oh man, that ultimate from Varus picks up the kill on the Shaco after it spreads. The deadly tentacle rape. Red team loses the mid tower, and now Orianna throwing out that shockwave. I don't think she's going to be able to get out of this. There's absolutely no way. Fizz is just way too beefy right now. It's 4, 2, and 1. Still down by 20 CS, but I really don't think it matters that much. And blue team also loses their top tower from that engage. So it's a 3 towers to 1 at 13 minutes into the game. This is a huge, huge, just action-packed game. 15 kills at 13-minute mark. That's more than 1 kill a minute, and that is a lot. Renekton going in, doing so much damage to Fizz. Really easy kill. I don't know what Fizz was doing, and Renekton got the blue buff. It's not really going to do too much for Renekton at all. Oh, Vayne coming in, doing as much damage as possible. She gets hit with the piercing arrow. Now TF coming in right onto her. She does not have her condemn, and wow, a nice gold card stuns out the Vayne. I don't think it's going to be enough though. Wow, yes, beautiful gold card proc from Voyboy. She's able to tumble away with that final hour in the invisible though. Invisibility definitely helps. And Shaco's going to throw down his ult, try to get a couple extra free procs. And wow, yes, he does get that red buff stolen away from Susan. Susan's going to be forced to flash. And oh, that is going to be a very dangerous. Yeah, there's no tower there for him to run to. Shaco gets hits down just a little bit by the TF, but he really does not give a fuck at this point. And this, I actually don't see very many Wriggles Lanterns, let alone on a Shaco. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of Revenous Hydras on Shacos. And so it's really interesting to see him go back to the really old school build with the Wriggles and the Boots of Mobility. I'm seeing, again, a lot of Shacos not do that. And wow, Orianna just missed all. She's clearly not a very experienced Orianna player, because this is definitely not how it should be played. She should know that Fizz has an immune, and slowing him down is not going to help until you do it afterwards, so it's best to save your abilities until after that. Shaco goes in for a, oh wow, actually comes out, doesn't get the backstab off right in time, and now Tentacle Rape, oh, followed by the Crescendo. Beautiful job. Renekton is trying to slice and dice out of there. Is he going to be able to get away? Looks like he will. Crescendo, or sorry, Wither goes on to Shaco, and he's going to be able to get out of there with a quick deceive. No problems at all, no globals. There's nothing that the red team is afraid of at this point. Renekton is going to do a little bit of lifesteal, and red team just completely backs off. Which is kind of surprising. I think they could have stayed and possibly pressured that tower just a little bit more. I really don't think they could have taken it, but it would have been pretty close, and it would have been really good. It might have just been a risk that they weren't really willing to risk. They are still down by 2,000 gold. They're down by 2 kills and 2 towers. They're starting to make a comeback. So at one point they were down by 3, and now they're only down by 2. So slowly but surely, and that's all you really need. As long as you're getting farm on the proper people, which doesn't really look like it's happening. I don't agree with Varus getting a Bloodthirster at this point. He's basically been shut out. He's down by almost 45 CS at this point, which is huge. Vayne is 4-0. He's going to lose Bloodthirster stacks left and right. He's 1-2-0. He's not really doing too much except for throwing out his ultimate there. I just don't see it happening. I don't see him easily being able to stack up that Bloodthirster and keeping it throughout the game. Since if Vayne gets on him, it's going to be pretty easy for them to lock him down, but it's going to be relatively easy for the red team to lock down Vayne as they have the gold card, the Wither, Fizz, Playful Trickster, Crescendo, and then of course Tentacle Rapes. Oh, beautiful, beautiful job coming in from Orianna, getting that nice job, but Shaco is on the run, and now Vayne is going in with the final hour. Fizz throws down the fish, gets popped up, and Shark Attack time. And yeah, the blue team is just going to go directly for that dragon. Do not pass go, but collect 190 gold each. Yeah, the ultimate from Shaco really helps with that tanking. Beautiful. Fizz doing quite a bit of damage on this middle tower. He knows what they were doing, and he is going to get out of there as quickly as possible. Actually going a very sneaky route, trying to prevent it. Going right towards where TF is. TF is trying to pressure it, but I really don't think it's going to happen. Wow, Fizz is doing so much damage with that Lich Bane. Just rush the Lich Bane as well as those boots of mobility. He's actually really fast now. It's going to be extremely difficult to... If it wasn't already enough annoying trying to catch a Fizz, or annoying enough to try to catch a Fizz, it's even going to be more annoying with those boots of mobility. He's going to be able to just come up on you and do so much damage. That Lich Bane helps so much. I'm not gonna lie, that Lich Bane is really nice for him. Procs the poison, it's just so much. I'd be interested to see if he actually gets a Leandries. Oh, final hour now coming down, and that's gonna be a nice condemn, basically giving him away, but Crescendo now coming out, locking her up just a little bit longer, and is he gonna, yes! They do end up trading, but it is way in favor of that red team. They got the shutdown gold as well as the assist gold, and oh wow, Shaco deceives over and gets a really, really nice one. Puts down a box, forces him to go away. Is it going to happen? Oh my gosh, Shaco's in a very bad position, and the shockwave right into the auto attack. Beautiful play. Seems that Orianna is getting some nice ball control. And that Brutalizer finally coming out. We can see some decent builds now being established by all members of every team. Ooh, this can be very bad, and nice job. Renekton's coming in, he's gonna be able to get it. And yes, Shaco picks up the kill. Renekton actually gets that blue buff, which is, I guess, fine since Shaco just got that blue buff himself. But again, Renekton really can't use it all that much besides cooldown reduction. He doesn't run on energy, he doesn't run on mana, so both those things are kind of for naught on him. Either way, Renekton's up by 20 CS and 3 kills at this point. Shaco's down by... they're pretty close to even, but I think the 2 kills may even out the 20 CS difference. It's possible. It also depends on the targets, what targets Shaco actually eliminated. Orianna's up by 20 CS, but down by 2 kills. Fizz doing a great job trying to stay relevant in this game. And it's very difficult for many Fizz players. He's not a common diamond level player. And so it's very difficult to, I guess, find help on how to play Fizz properly. Because, you know, you don't see it in LCS, you don't see the pros do it. And so it's basically something you have to play around with. It's the really old grunt work way. It's just everything is trial and error, and you have to figure everything out. And wow, this is, ooh, that could have been very dangerous for Fizz with Janna there as well. And that Renekton and Vayne just split pushing the hell out of that bottom lane. able to pick up a tower, and that is 4 towers to 1. Vayne should never be chasing when she has Wither on herself. Yeah, it's reduced by so much her auto attack speed and her movement speed, but it's very scary. I don't like the thought of it. Oh, now Janna getting completely caught out of position, but wow, she is going to get away. Janna's not going to do too much. Slice and dice now coming out, gold card being procced. Ooh, Twin Shadows from TF. That is really going to help him escape. He does not have the boots of mobility, but he does have movement speed, Quince, it looks like. And that is going to, yeah, he's easily going to get away from that. Oh no, that's not good. A beautiful crescendo landing on 2 of them. Oh, but Fizz able to get that double kill, that shark attack with that crescendo. Oh man, that was just absolutely beautiful. 2 for 0 in favor of the blue team. That is going to really help them. They started to fall behind again. They're down by 4K. They really need to start picking up some objectives. With that TF having teleport as well as his ultimate, he should be able to split push a little bit better than what's going on, but Renekton's just on him the entire time, and then it's just kind of an assassination, like who assassinates who first. And if they do a team fight, the blue team has a phenomenal team fight presence with that Orianna ultimate and the Janna pop-up. It's just so much CC to prevent at the same time, but on top of that, you have the Tentacle Rape as well as Crescendo, which is quite a significant amount of CC as well, but you can still auto attack during the Tentacle Raid. Giving Vayne the red buff is really going to help. Oh, Renekton's getting cut out of position, and that is a ton of damage. And is he going to get another one? Yes, he will. Beautiful play. Great pickup. Hexdrinker procced, and wow, Fizz, is he going to follow up? Yes. Tries to flash it a little bit too late. Seems like he's been late. That is the second flash that he's just wasted because he hasn't been able to react in time for it. It's a little bit disappointing. I'm sure Renekton's not too happy about it either. Vayne is getting absolutely destroyed right now. Gets withered, and oh my gosh, that is a huge amount of damage, and yeah, that's easy pickup. Shockwave cleaning up the fight. Are they going to be able to do much? Tentacle Rape now coming out. This is going to be a nice pop-up. Varus has ignited. Yes, the last tick of Ignite picks it up. It's always the last tick. It's always the last tick. Fucking Ignite. Oh, TF now coming out. This is going to be a wither. Is Janna going to get completely cut out of position? No, TF is going directly for that Shaco, it seems. And wow, he's completely out of position at this point. I don't know what he was doing on there. Gets a flash gold card. Oh, the wild cards almost pick him up. And he... Oh, nice. Janna Tornado. Perfectly timed. Just waiting for that flash. And the 2-shift poison comes out before TF even flashed over that wall, which was really bad on his part. He had the flash. He was easily able to do it. That 2-shift poison is pretty much what killed him. Although Janna, after the pop-up, she could have shielded herself and just auto-attacked once or twice and would have been able to do it. So far, this is shaping up to be a very exciting match. I mean, 24 minutes in, blue team's only up by about 4,000 gold. Still plenty of room for the red team to come back. Orianna picking up that blue buff. I think this is the first time she's had it, maybe? Oh, not good. Vayne is getting completely bursted. Easily one-shot combo. Oh my god. Vayne is not having a good time in this game. She opted for the Blade of the Ruin King. And oh my gosh, that is not good. Yomu's Ghostblade now going down. Whoa, he's going to pop his ult and get out of there as quickly as possible. Now the teleport coming down. TF did not have his gold card procced and ready for it though. Oh my gosh, Varus is so low, but he's not going to be able to get away. And now everyone's running after this Renekton. Is he going to be able to slice and dice? No, the gold card now coming out. And wow, that is a really, really easy kill. Oh my gosh. The blue card and the wild cards. How is he still alive? Oh my gosh, that was crazy. But wow, the blue team is just getting super overconfident, going for really greedy kills. Red team is picking it up, able to trade another 2 for 0 and get a dragon on top of it. This is not the position blue team wants to put themselves in. They're losing their advantage very quickly. But Fizz is doing a great job. Well, Playful Trickster did 0 damage there. I thought they fixed that bug. I could be wrong though. But there was a bug a while ago with Fizz to where if you did a Playful Trickster but you did the second part of it super fast and you didn't wait at all. Oh my gosh, the almost Ghostblade going right after that TF. And this is not going to be good at all. He's going to do so much damage, not going to be able to finish it up. That box is just not down quick enough. Very disappointing. If he would have had a box that he put down in that brush, it might have been able to proc. I think it takes a second and a half or 2 seconds, and I think that's pretty much how long TF's ultimate takes. So it might have feared him out of it at the last second, but he would have had to know. Oh, nice shockwave. And this is really dangerous. Oh, nice. Those auto attacks so strong. Oh my gosh. Orianna, beast mode. Beast mode. Oh man. Orianna just did so much work there. Oh, but now I just jinxed her. That was, wow. She actually came back a little bit from that boat. She got absolutely obliterated. But now that Fizz is bottom and Nasus is nowhere in sight to be able to smite steal this. It's a very dangerous situation. TF is throwing out some wild cards, and oh my gosh, final hour now being procced. This could be very bad. The ultimate and the crescendo going down. This is not good. The Baron is on the blue team now. Are they going to be able to recover from this? Wild cards picks up that Janna, and Janna's in a very bad position without that Baron now. And Fizz just trying to work on this tower as much as possible at this point. So 3 members of the blue team get out with that Baron buff, and that is going to help them significantly, but red team will get a really nice tower. That's going to be the inner bottom tower for them. 4 towers 4, finally even it up, only down by 2 kills now, and down by 1,000 gold. So despite the blue team having Baron, the gold count is still pretty similar. Although Baron grants about 2,500 gold to each member of the team. Another shockwave specifically on that Nasus. I really don't see why she keeps trying to go for that Nasus and only the Nasus. It's kind of a waste of shockwave if you ask me. He did have his ultimate, could have procced it. He has some nice kiting abilities for a single target, and he had reinforcements there, and they were all full health, and he didn't have shockwave. So I really don't see the usability of why that happened, and why it's happened frequently. I mean, it worked out the first time. Maybe she was just high on that feeling. She needed it back. But it's really just not good. And blue team is going to just power through this tower. There's nothing that the red team is doing to stop it. Are they going to be able to stop the inhibitor tower, though? That's the big question. They're definitely going to want to try. I don't know if they're going to start a fight over it. There is a cannon minion in that middle lane. Well, there was a cannon minion in that middle lane. Ooh, Vayne getting shielded at the last second. And double shields for Vayne is very powerful. So the command protect from Orianna as well as that shield from Janna is just absolutely too strong. It's going to provide her with some AD as well as some bonus temporary health. Ooh, Janna Tornado actually missing. Obviously you can't hit it right in the middle of it. TF is porting down bottom, trying to split push like a madman. And yes, he is pushing as hard as possible. Blue team notices it, and they are pinging for it to come back. All the red team has to do is not die and protect this tower. Renekton goes in hard in the paint. Crescendo only lands on one person. They are able to take out Shaco. Shaco did not have the Baron buff. Oh wait, he did have the Baron buff. And now Varus is so very deep. Gets caught out of position, stunned by Renekton. And that is a nice 1-for-1 trade, as well as the inhibitor tower and an inhibitor. Are they going to go for more? Home guard boots now coming out from the red team. It's just not going to be enough. Vayne is now, oh my gosh, that would have been extremely scary. And that is lasagnas. Is it going to happen? Oh my gosh, yes. Last auto attack from Vayne is able to pick it up. Beautiful play by the blue team. Once again, great teamwork. They didn't time out that lasagnas too well, but oh, the ultimate from Janna. Oh, she takes so many tower shots. They're trying to close out this game. They really just do not care at this point. And wow, a Nexus tower is taken out. And wow, yeah, they're easily going to be able to pick up that Nasus. And now Renekton is taking tower as much as he can. It's not going to be a lot. They have home guard boots. Yeah, really easy kill. And this is not good. Vayne is in a tough position. She can get slowed down. There's too much chase coming out. Oh, final hour coming out. She wants to stand and fight. She tries to dodge a skill shot. Doesn't end up doing it, but trades 1 for 1. Great job by Vayne there. She knew she wasn't getting away. It was impossible for her to do so. And it didn't matter. They just made it happen. So 3 for 2 exchange. In the end, they were able to take out, was that both Nexus towers? Oh no, this one is still at a little bit of HP, but it will slowly regen, as those Nexus towers like to do. Granted, it will be a very long time. And the ultimate coming out from Shaco. He's going to pop those clones. And, oh my gosh, that Yomu's is too strong. And, yes, gets away just by the skin of his teeth. Used to deceive a little bit too early, but he was able to blow TF's flash, which is very important. TF without flash is very dangerous. He does have a lot of peel on his team, which is going to help, but it's still scary. It's always scary not to have flash, regardless of your champion. With Shaco, of course, it's a lot less scary because you have built-in flash. He is running the Smite Ignite, a typical Shaco combination. And of course, it's always good. That Deceive is on a relatively low cooldown, especially once you get up to level 18. Once you max that out, it's really low. And that is just me a drive-by Smite. Blue team is starting to take a commanding lead once again. I mean, they were behind just a little bit, but now they're starting to snowball back down. And they realize that TF wants to start split pushing once again. Is his teleport up? It is up, so he can get to the tower. He can get back to base super fast if he needs to. Blue team is pinging off TF like they want him, but it doesn't look like it's happening. He's going right. Yeah, he teleports directly onto that inhibitor. They're going to try to take that out, and that is going to provide a lot of protection on this bottom lane that the blue team is pushing. That's a great thought. Once super minions get to that tower, it's going to be quite nice. So the blue team has one option, is basically to push or retreat. Shaco coming out from the back. Is he going to be able to do it? There's no flash available, and the immune of the gold card. Beautiful play. And he's going to dodge the wild cards with a deceive. Holy fucking shit. That was some Shaco mechanics. Oh my god. See, that's what I like about it. And a beautiful shockwave coming down. The tentacle rips are still destroying people, but Renekton was able to pick up a kill there. And inhibitor tower goes down. Inhibitor looks like it's going to follow soon. Oh my gosh. This is still super scary. They're going to get a stun onto him. He's going to pop that Zhonya's. And, yep, another easy kill for that Vayne. Inhibitor going down. That's 2 inhibitors down. Vayne is just going to tank this tower at this point. She doesn't care. The red team has officially lost this game. There's no way they're going to be able to come back from this. Nexus is going down so quickly. And whoop-boom. That was a great game. I don't care who you are. That was a fucking great game. So yeah, in the end, blue team was victorious, so congratulations to them. GG to the red team. And of course, guys, if you like these videos and you want to see more, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We also go live with some drinking episodes where we just play video games and drink and talk shit about each other all day on Saturdays. So make sure to tune into that. Follow my Twitch on Twitch TV/StriderStone. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Peace.